Peace in the universe of Aeon is of utmost importance to all of us residing on the densities 9 to 12, or the light realms as we call them. However, universal peace does not mean or require an elimination of the negative polarity of service to self. The polar opposites are part of the matrix. The contrast and friction arising from the battle between love and fear is serving a purpose. It leads to greater self-realization and is the engine behind the continuous expansion of consciousness that is needed for this universe to exist. A peaceful universe is more a question of upholding the appropriate balance between the two polarities. The ratio 80-20 in favor of the positive path is our golden ratio. It has proven to be stable over time and leads to maximum soul growth without excessive suffering. So, how is the golden ratio or universal balance upheld? Our Arcturian universities are popular all across the universe, and fifth density star races send their young adults far and wide to study at our schools. Furthermore, most sixth density star races from across Aeon choose a gifted scholar and send them at an early age to one of our 5 galactic universities specializing in the 9 keys of creation. These schools are called Universities of 9 and are fundamentally different from the Arcturian universities teaching the Law of One. The 9 keys of creation is the most sacred subject that we teach, and we do it on behalf of the 9. The main educational hub, and the one closest to Terra, is located in the Arcturus star system on a moon called Rum, similar in size to your own moon Luna. In the University of 9, 6th density students are dedicating their lives to studying the 9 keys, and in order to fully master this subject, a student needs to spend almost 1,000 human years at the university. That is the length of the entire 6th density for any random student, and when graduating, they ascend into the 7th realm. The 9, as mentioned in previous chapters, is an energy collective surrounding source energy, and each of the 9 fractals holds a specific key to enlightenment. When a student is mastering all 9 keys and merge the knowledge into wisdom, incredible powers are unlocked in their minds. These keys might appear familiar to astrologers on Terra. This is because the origin of astrology is deeply connected to the ancient teachings of the Masters of 9, sometimes referred to as the key holders. Always remember that mathematics and geometry is at the core of creation, and thereby astrology is a highly valid science and a helpful tool for understanding this universe. Key number 1 offers self-realization through understanding the concept of I am. Key number 2 offers self-realization through understanding physical life and the contrast that duality creates. Key number 3 offers self-realization through communication, negotiations, diplomacy, and the merging of perspectives. Key number 4 offers self-realization through living as members of a tribe. Key number 5 offers self-realization through joy. Key number 6 offers self-realization through service to others. Key number 7 offers self-realization through mastering the technique of creating new soul fractals, connecting them to matter and later merging them into one without using tools and crystals. Key number 8 offers self-realization through the death experience, when a student transcends both their ego and mind. Key number 9 offers self-realization through meditation and becoming a physical vessel for the 9 to use. A 6th density student can explore the 9 keys of creation at any of our 5 universities of 9. By enlisting, the student dedicates their life to the upholding of peace and stability in Aeon. This is a great undertaking, since the student is forced to let go of their original body and enter an Arcturian one. They will never form traditional family structures and will never be part of another star race. More information about the 3 Arcturian body types was given in Chapter 3. A student in an Arcturian body is referred to as Rama-Han. Students use an Arcturian body since it allows star races of very different composition, density and health requirements to live together in a community setting. Short-term students at our Law of One universities are temporarily transferring their consciousness while the original body is kept safely in stasis. However, students of the 9 keys transfer their consciousness to an Arcturian body and afterwards, in a ceremony with their family and friends, experience the death process by consciously terminating their original body. This is the ultimate sign of dedication to the mission, as there is no return to the earlier life path. They let go of their star family and race and become of service to the universe. The 8th key is connected to self-realization through death, and by letting go of their past, the student experiences rebirth. Students study until they are ready for ascension into the 7th realm. During this period, they change bodies a few times depending on circumstances and needs. That process is a simple one of transferring consciousness to a new host, and this practice is connected to the 7th key of creation. After ascension into the 7th density, the master will serve as a light warrior for approximately 30,000 human years, and they travel alone across the universe and observe, report and warn of serious violations and energy imbalances in the grid. Many solar systems have a temple that serves as a base for solar warriors. We call the warrior Ramakesh, and the post they hold is referred to as Ramakeshna. In your solar system there is a beautiful old temple of Ramakeshna, and it's located on the Saturn moon of Titan. From Titan, the solar warrior has kept Terra under constant observation. The Ramakesh on Titan is of Anunnaki soul imprint, but all light warriors are serving the 9 and have no contacts with their soul family after initiation. A 7th density Ramakesh and all 6th density students, or Rama-Han, at our universities are using Arcturian bodies. This means that they look almost identical since their bodies are clones. The transfer of consciousness is a common practice in this universe and allows for students and teachers to easily work together. All Arcturian spacecrafts, temples, and universities have the same climate, density, nature, food, health treatments, atmospheric composition, tools, and measurements perfectly suited for the Arcturian bodies. This method is the most efficient way for star beings of various species to come together under one roof. There are currently 1.1 million light warriors in Aeon, each with their own battleship and temple. If a crisis situation were to arise, the Ramakesh form a universal army dedicated to preserving the universe of Aeon. There has not yet been any cause for calling all warriors together, but they continuously interfere in local and regional disputes. If the entire Ramakesh army were summoned, and if they were to lose this final battle against negative polarity, then the universe of Aeon would self-destruct. This happens when the Nine entirely removes their focus from any universe. The Ramakesh are directly controlled by the Nine when needed. Therefore, you could say that the Nine are present in this universe in physical bodies and are upholding the universal peace. The Ramakesh yields a power that most would describe as magic and beyond physics. This security structure is present in every corner of the universe, and the warriors are peacekeepers present on all densities. They pay special attention to time-space manipulation activities, which are commonly used by the negative polarity. When ascending into the 8th density, the light warrior retires and becomes a spiritual master and referred to as Ramakem. They teach young students the 9 keys of creation. The Ramakem is the closest to source energy you can get while still holding semi-physicality in this universe. They can create any form of matter at will and are often referred to as angels on Terra. These light masters are an important part of the Arcturian mission, our outreach and network. They look like Arcturians, they use our spaceships and are often seen on our colonies and motherships. Next chapter will focus on the 12 densities of this universe. Till then, rise, starseeds of Terra. Rise to your new golden age.